we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Are you about to cry, Jeff? What is this? This is so Silk Song. Do you think it's Half-Life 3? I personally still think it's Silk Song. That looks like Half-Life guy. What's his name? I don't know anything about Half-Life. I was thinking, as soon as they showed the outdoor build, I'm like, that looks like a very David Cage building, but... Look, she's Light from Death Note. Or L. Light's the main guy.
Grace.
I'm just gonna keep saying
Grace.
names until I'm right. X-Files.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Clumsy.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days.
What if, like,
tops.
Leon Kennedy walks in?
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
This is so
Now,
Agent
I need a
Ashley
good technical analyst on this.
featuring Leon.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Does look like Ashley though, like for real.
The Renwood Hotel.
Renwood Hotel.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you
Wait.
to face the past.
Oh, it was... That was Maria. Or do you think? Are we getting like a story outbreak? We were all like Ashley, but it's like a different one. We were close though.
Stay close.
So we're not getting 9, but maybe outbreak.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
Because I'm like,
The
there's.
special one. The chosen one.
I don't know outbreak character names that well.
Miss Ashcroft.
Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
There's RP. Dude, yeah, post nuked RPD. Oh my god! What if this is RE9? Like, we're over here thinking like it's an Outbreak spinoff, but... Requiem. Alright, it is RE9! Yo! They did bait us! With Alyssa? Oh my god, I was so expecting Leon to walk in. February. Oh my god, they baited us so hard earlier. That's so cool.
There you have it.
Oh,
Resident
Jeff.
Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival.
I was so
horror.
ready for it to be like a Resident Evil Outbreak like type
too,
game or like
with
spin-off.
much more to share soon, leading
But
up
it's
to
straight
its
up just
launch
9.
on February 27th,
So no Leon?
2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing
Shocked.
announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right.
What if
That's
Wesker
gonna do it for
shows
our
up,
live
like,
Summer Game
surprises
Fest
me,
show.
Alyssa?
Let's thank our co-host Lucy James.
Yeah, I was
Did you
gonna
do a
say,
great
like,
job,
I
everyone?
wasn't so sure it was Resident Evil based on, like, the guy that they showed. But
Good
the
job.
girl
Lucy
did
got
look
to
like
see you
Ashley,
the
so,
first
like, I'm
time.
thinking they maybe just, like, tweaked her character model or something, because it did look like
Very top
Ashley.
secret. Okay. All right.
And
Well,
so I
there's
was,
much more
like,
Summer
so
Game Fest to
expecting
come.
Leon to walk
Make sure
in
to
and then
visit
be like, oh, it's the big
summergamefest.com
reveal.
to see a listing
But
of
no,
all
it,
the
like, straight up
digital
just being an
events this
Outbreak
weekend. You can
character.
watch
That was a
and
surprise for
highlight even more
sure.
games, including the
Because
Xbox
again, like, I
Game
don't know
Showcase on Sunday.
Outbreak
Stay
characters
tuned
well enough to
online
be
see
if they like
coverage
drop
of many
like
of
the Redwood
playable
Hotel
games
like
at
stuff
Summer Game
whatever,
Fest Play Days that's taking
like
place this
the name
weekend in
drop.
LA.
I wouldn't been
And
able to
make
like
sure
link
stay
that
tuned
to
for
a
Day of the
Resident Evil
Devs,
character,
which is coming
but
up next with additional new reveals
yeah,
from
that looks
incredible
more
independent
than
studios around the world and deeper
that.
looks
That looks
at
like
some of the independent games
it
we
looks like
showcased
way
today.
beyond like what
Thanks
the
so
RE
much,
engine
everyone.
showed before, so I was like really
Thanks to you,
surprised
Lucy.
because it
Great
didn't
job
entirely look like the
co-hosting.
RE
All
engine
right,
to me.
That's gonna do it for
So
Summer Game
they've
Fest.
definitely.
We'll
Oh yeah,
see
they
you
do
at
have the new
Gamescom
like
on
REX
August
engine or
19th.
whatever.
Thanks, everybody.
So that was cool. I'm so down. Seemed to like ditzy to be Alyssa. Well, I don't really know her. She's like pretty young in Outbreak, right? So she's probably just like has some experiences made her that way. I can't wait. That was well, and then obviously as soon as you see like RPD shit, it's just like, oh, no surprise now. Then they say Ashcroft. That was super worth it. Yeah, cause this guy does not look. This guy did not look very RE engine to me. Not even like the outside looked RE engine. Not this. It's just as soon as you see her, well, not like this. This angle made me think like she would look like Ashley. I'm just like, it does look like Ashley. I didn't think the hair didn't give it away to me.
You asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2
Not-
days tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
The RE engine hair.
We
It is
found
pretty
another
fluffy. You know, I wouldn't have recognized the hair as being RE engine hair, but now that you mention it. Jonlee said Ashley, but I was like, oh god, is she? No, because like I was when you said it, I'm like, oh god, what if it is Ashley? Because like that was like the RE4 remake had that one line where she's just like talking about how she wants to like be Leon's partner or whatever and be Agent Ashley, and then there's all this like headcanon about like how cool it'd be for like it'd be like Agent Ashley, and so that's why I was like starting to think of it a bit more. I don't know if they would really make a whole sequel based on that, but the fact that like Alyssa from Outbreak is now a lead in a mainline title, like that's even more surprising than if Ashley came back, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was so expecting for like Agent Graham or something like this. Then Leon walks in. No, but yeah.
Perhaps it's
Who's
Grace.
Grace? Yeah, maybe it's like further back. Maybe it's not like a modern title, but they usually do that with the mainline games. The mainline games usually take place in the year that the game comes out or like around. Blockbuster action. I mean, they are known to make blockbuster actions. Hold on. Yeah, this nuke kind of like made me question it if it was Raccoon City or not, because like obviously we know Raccoon City got hit with a nuke, but like Raccoon City's size is always pretty like there's always like such a discrepancy with like how big Resident Evil or Raccoon City is supposed to be. Like some games refer to it like a small peaceful town, like RE4 calls it a small peaceful town, and then RE2 remake makes it look like this massive city. So that's I was like, is this like this could be RPD or Raccoon City? I keep messing up my words because I have so many thoughts in my little head. First person's perspective? Oh, I hope not. I think they were just showing areas, and then yeah, RPD, obviously. And then and there's no hiding it at this point. This was surprising because they did this before with Resident Evil 7. It's just like 7. And then the Roman numerals turn to Resident Evil, and then Village. Same thing with Village, and then turn it to Resident Evil Village. 1998, I'll never forget it. Yeah, I don't think we have any indication if it's gonna be first person or third person just from what we've seen, because like they show different perspectives all the time. Dude, no way! I'm still surprised. We got like teased twice. You know, honestly, like Capcom kind of has a sense of humor. We should have known, like both of those teases. Yeah, when she starts getting the flashbacks for a second. I was trying to see what this was, because I'm like, that looks like the ship in RE7. Hold on. Because they say hotel, and then I'm like, okay, it's a hotel. Because I saw this, and it reminded me of the ship in 7, so I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, and then the hallway shot also made me think RE7, but I don't think that means it's supposed to, like, indicates first person. They're just showing, like, environments. And then there's that one girl in the red jacket that I'm like, that looks like Maria from Silent Hill 2. But wait, that guy. I wish I knew enough about Alyssa to be able to. Yeah, her. Like that looks just like Maria. And like, I know it wasn't going to be Silent Hill 2 because they already said that she wasn't, or Konami doesn't have a rep here. But like, it just looked just like her, so I was so confused. Ruvik from Evil Within. I don't remember who Ruvik is. I'm trying to cut to just the red, that guy. That's Riku from Kingdom Hearts, silly. Look, you got your Kingdom Hearts. That's about as like old as he'd be now. Last name was Dempsey, yeah. I don't know that guy. Like I said, I really don't know enough about like Outbreak characters. Like I know the Outbreak characters by name, but like I don't know their backstories and all that. I'm just trying to swap back to this Maria looking girl. Okay, she's wearing like a Miles Edgeworth thing. I don't know. I just want to see what she looked like in the front. But wait, what if the game is about the Outbreak people getting back together? Some kind of Suicide Squad? I don't know. She looks like it. Okay, because again, like people are thinking it might be like closer to Outbreak time. But no, I think it's going to still be like 2026 or 2020, like, you know, around that time, like in game. Because like, you know how Resident Evil treats women. They always look young. So... Also, I was also gonna say is I'm so surprised they're bringing in Alyssa instead of Natalia from Revelations 2. It's like they completely forgot about that plot. No, it is post. It would have to be post Ethan. It'd be modern. Gotta be later because of the fallout from the new. Yeah, it'd have to be after Outbreak. But what I mean is like, it's not like 2002 or anything. Like it'd have to be 2026. Natalia would be older than 19. No, she'd be like in her 20s now. So is Alyssa being murdered in the Redwood Hotel if she escaped Raccoon City? Just dropping the BSA plotline. They love doing that. They love dropping like any Revelations plotline they dropped. They even dropped stuff that happens in like RE2 and shit. And RE4 is pretty independent. RE6 with Jake, they dropped anything with that. Oh well. But like the biggest thing that I ever could have dropped is the Natalia stuff, and then the big tease with BSA. Unless like they find a way to bring BSA into the story, like maybe Chris shows up at the end of this one too. Oh my god, how annoying! I wouldn't complain. I think it'd be kind of funny, but how annoying it would be for like Chris Redfield to come and save the day for third game in a row. Yeah, he's gonna show up older and even wider. So originally this game was supposed to have Jill in it, like that's what like early rumors were saying, and then also Leon. So I'm like really still expecting, like instead of Chris showing up, what if it's like Leon this time? And what if this game takes place between like a modern and a past setting in a way where it's like she's like reliving stuff, so it's like she's reliving stuff in the past and also experiencing stuff in the future, because like what's this all about? No, Rose showing up to help wouldn't make sense, because Rose is still a baby. Unless this game takes place in the far future, which probably not. Who is this guy? Is he the Organization 13 guy? Kind of like Revelations 2 then? Kind of, yeah. So died 8 years ago, this is Drada. Oh wait, did they say that? Because I'm definitely not hearing the dialogue that well.
The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Miss Ashcroft? Yeah, so like, hold on, what would the timeline be? Wait, more info? All right. Resident Evil Requiem is the 9th time in the mainline Resident Evil series. Prepare to escape death in a heart-stopping experience that will chill you to your core. We'll see about that. New era survival horror begins in 2026. Technological advancement combined with the development team's depth of experience combined in a story with rich characters, gameplay that's more immersive than ever before. That's it? You said more info? And that's all you gave me? That's all the more info, by the way? Well, now with this 4K trailer, it's much crispier.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Okay, Grace Ashcroft. I was not listening to a lot of the words that they were saying. Okay, so that is her daughter, or maybe even sister. Did they say mom? Yes, a new character.
Now I need a good technical analyst.
No, Rose is a baby. Alyssa's adult daughter being here makes sense because Alyssa was already like old enough in 1998. It's almost 20 years. She could have had a kid already by then. I mean, she could have been her sister too. Yeah, Rose would be like 3. Yeah, every rumor was way off, right, Failmore? Live in 2017 because there's newspaper clips ran by her at RE9. Okay. I don't remember reading about... I believe you. I'm just saying I don't remember anything about Alyssa, but when I play 7 now, I'm going to go back in and look for it. It says mom? Okay.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Oh, they
Alyssa
did
died
say
8 years
mother.
ago.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Sorry, dude, like, I can't handle reaction, or not reaction, like, my first reactions in a trailer, because it's like, I just, like, hear words that, like, speak to me. Like, I hear Alyssa, and I'm like, Alyssa! And I don't hear anything else. So, like, now I'm actually paying attention to the words.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Time to face the past.
Grace.
It's time to face the past. Did she do something? Did Grace do something? No, because again, every mainline Resident Evil title is like relatively in the year that it came out, like give or take a year. So I still think it would take place in 2026, and Alyssa would have to be alive in newspaper clippings in RE7. So she, yeah, so this would be like roughly modern times. So it 8 years ago from like the year. Yeah, so 2017 plus 8. It's not going to be around outbreak time at all. Yeah, it's Grace Ashcroft, so she'd be her daughter. Well, they say her mother, so stay close. It's like you can still hear Alyssa. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen
Alyssa's
one.
an outbreak character, yeah.
Miss Ashcroft.
That's a horse in the back. Is that a statue? Okay, I'm like, is that a statue or a monster? I was trying to see if this is a building that we already knew, but it's not. Yeah, I was thinking it was a person, like quick shot. I was thinking it was a person was like walking away, so that's why I was just like, who's that? But I was like, it's a horse.
Stay away from that!
Yeah, this looks like, I mean, it's not our RPD. This would be like a new area. I'm trying to see, obviously it's not RPD. I'm trying to see if it's like places I know, but like, I'm too stuck on like assets that I recognize. So I'm like, you know, it's not an old location. It just has old location assets. But no, that's just like a bulletin board. So this has to be a hospital. It has like all these like dividers. I'm sure they'll have bolt cutters. Wow. Yeah, anybody that said any leak was like so way off. Like leaks involved Leon and Jill and Wesker. Like I saw some that mentioned Wesker because that's why they want to do a Code Veronica remake to introduce Wesker again. Like all of them are wrong. Anyway, it looks awesome. That's my reaction / review / analysis. Can't wait to learn more.
Are my hope.
Oh yeah, you see RPD there. I didn't even realize. Because when they were showing this shot, I was just looking at the buses. But that is the path you take to go to the beginning of the RPD in RE2, so like I'm still trying to just figure out, like, again, it's just so hard to because they're all like reused assets, but no, this is not a place I know. It just feels like it is. It just kind of looks like the RE7 house. Yeah, Requiem's an interesting name. I kind of wish they'd just call it RE9. Anyway, what I was gonna say is a lot of the dialogue, or like the narration that's going on right now is just so like disjointed. It's hard to figure out, like, because I'm trying to think of like why they would even say some of these things and try to like connect it to Grace or Alyssa, but a lot of these things are like, it's just like nonsense without context. Yeah, this seems like the dialogue is involving Alyssa or like an older woman's voice and then the guy from the intro or something. So I think it might jump to 2 different timelines or something, because they're not showing it, but they're like, we're getting the narration, because this woman's voice that we're hearing now does not match this girl. So you guys think that's Lisa Trevor because of the chains around the wrists? Is that why? I don't think it's Lisa Trevor, but I mean, it's a reasonable theory, but I don't think it is. Because, like, this isn't like, how is she here? Like, she got far away. This is something Alex did. Do you think they'll find a way to bring Alex / Natalia stuff into this? Because, Failmore, I was just talking about how, like, out of all the plot threads to, like, continue, an Ashcroft plotline was not what I was expecting, considering, like, how much they're ignoring the whole Natalia stuff. So unless they could find a way to, like, bring Natalia stuff and combine it with this, that would be interesting. At least it's always been kind of big, but not this big, so I don't know. I mean, again, I don't think this is Lisa. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Like, it could be. I don't really see how it would be Lisa, so if it is Lisa, I would love to hear their explanation of how she's alive and how she got here. I mean, again, like, the chained wrist, like, that's... Like, she had, like, a big one on her wrist, so it's not even the exact same ones, but, like, I can understand why people would think that, but I don't know if it's her. Her skin on her face is so droopy, it's covering her teeth. Dude, look at her, like, doing the honors of being on the title screen. Good for you, possibly Lisa Trevor. Good for you. Oh, I can't wait to find out more. Okay.